So some years back, a buddy of mine, a Christian, hardcore Christian buddy of mine, he, like when I say hardcore, he grew up his whole life. He's in his 50s now. So, he's never had secular friends. I suppose maybe I'm one of the closest he's had to someone that's sort of pseudo secular. But anyway, just try to imagine that person. And so he asked me, he's like, so which Bible character do you identify with the most? And, nobody asked me that before. And I was like, and all I could think to say was all of them. I was taught that the Bible and the stories that you're reading in the Bible, that's the book of life. You should be able to somehow find a way to relate with and identify with all, from the worst to the best, from Satan himself all the way to, all the way to Christ. That said, he planted the seed. I've been thinking about it, and it's been like 15 years now where I've, had to go, I'm sure there's somebody that I'm like, and all I can really come up with is Paul the Apostle. That's the person I identify. I get it. I get what he was doing. I get why he was doing. I get why he was called to do what he was doing. I knew who he was before he found Christ. I knew, I can relate to that. I knew who he was after he found Christ. So if there's one person in the Bible that maybe I identify with the most, it would be Paul the Apostle. And I get how the entire Christian religion has wrongfully, by the way, deified that guy. And how they have taken the things he has said and the things he has tried to teach people so far out of context that I literally blame Christianity for why we're at where we're at today in today's world. Modern day Christianity, thanks to their deification of Paul and they're taking his teachings out of context, they're the modern day Sadducees, Pharisees, scribes. They're the modern day people that Christ came to rebuke. And that's what we've become. And that's who I identify with the most. So I guess Paul the Apostle. I'm Paul the Apostle. I don't know what else to say.